Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Forbidden Land podcast. Enjoying a fine, delicious, iced SpongeBob nectar on this fine evening. This episode's very late. Sorry. And I'm uploading it a little odd in the week. But episode 130 will be on time. I promise. I actually don't promise. I can't make any promises. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy a nice iced bob on this, I guess you could say, joyous occasion. I have mixed feelings about this. About a year ago, I talked about the disappearance and murder of a 17-year-old boy named Blake Chappell. Or Blake Chappell, I believe is how his name is pronounced. And this was a cold case for quite a while. For the last 14 years. We're coming up on the 14th anniversary of him going missing. And the Noonan Police Department has announced that they have arrested a suspect. Now, this guy's name is Scotty Elliott Smith. And I have his mugshot in here. Let me get that out. Oh, great. So, my link that I had in here is dead. I'll just show the news footage of it.
We welcome you back to 11 Alive News at 4 as we come up on 4:30. And we start with that. Noonan police say a man is behind bars nearly 14 years after this cold case.
So for years, police searched for answers in the death of 17-year-old Blake Chappell. As Joe Ripley reports, new evidence and a confession helped police crack the case.
After nearly 14 years, more than 5,000 days, and countless hours of investigation, Noonan police made an arrest at a case once cold. 17-year-old Blake Chappell disappeared October 16, 2011, after a homecoming dance at East Coweta High School. Police say he was walking to a friend's house in Noonan's Summer Grove neighborhood. What started as a missing runaway case turned into a homicide case when Chappell's body turned up at a creek just 2 months later.
Recently, the Noonan Police Department made significant progress in the case.
Noonan Police Chief Brent Blankenship says detectives recently identified 38-year-old Scotty Elliott Smith as a person of interest. He was taken into custody Friday.
Smith was not previously investigated. During the investigation into this new lead, the Noonan Police Department detectives corroborated facts of the case as related to Smith.
Smith is accused of felony murder, aggravated assault, concealing death, tampering with evidence, and a weapons charge, booked into the Coweta County Jail. Police say Smith did not previously know Blake, but confessed to killing the teen in multiple interviews.
We thank the community for the continued support and cooperation throughout this lengthy process. The commitment of our partners and the community's trust has been vital in the pursuit of justice.
Despite the arrest, Noonan police say this is still an active and ongoing investigation. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to give police a call. In Noonan, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive.
So that's who they've caught. This guy has a pretty extensive criminal history. And let me be a bit honest here. I am definitely skeptical of this arrest. I know a lot of people are celebrating, and if this is the guy, I hope it is, because it means the mother will find peace. But I want to know more. I want to know more information. I want to know more about this. I want to know how he's connected to this. Why this guy specifically? I mean, this guy wasn't even in the same age group as Blake. I don't know. I guess the story leading up to the disappearance is only a factor in this because of it being cold for so long. And so this case, you know, people run wild, and when their theory doesn't pan out, they are skeptical of every new piece of information to come out. But I'll be following this somewhat closely, and I will obviously make updates as this goes along. But I would like to know more about this, because the only new information really, other than the search warrants, was that it seems that the police 2 years ago released a message saying that they were asking for an anonymous letter writer who had sent them info about the killing to come forward again. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to speculate. It feels disrespectful. If this is the guy, then this is the guy. But he has priors. I will pull that up because he is a criminal already. Let's see. Somebody has info in here about it. Info on Scotty Elliott Smith. What we know. He's 38. These are his charges. We already went over that. In 2007, he was charged with and indicted on fleeing, attempting to evade, hindering law enforcement, a weed possession charge. Okay. So he has experience in prisons and running from the police. But you can't... That one alone, not enough for me to go, okay, this is the guy. The next one is the one where it's like, okay. This is after the fact, though. In 2018, he was charged and indicted on aggravated assault on a police officer, interference with government property, criminal damage of property to the first and second degree, aggressive driving, and a hit and run. While in jail, awaiting trial, he was charged and indicted with 2 counts of violence in a penal institution and 2 counts of simple battery, to which he entered yet another plea deal. He was sentenced to 15 years with 5 of those to serve in prison, and he got out in 2020. That is quite the list. That is quite the laundry list of charges. So yeah, you can check out my other episode on this case. I will leave it in the description. It's episode 83. Named Blake Chappell. That's the name of the episode. And if you have any new information, there's the tip line, the Crime Stoppers tip line, and the Noonan PD phone number that I will also leave in the description. And in the original episode's description, there are a bunch of links to information regarding the original case, so go check that out. And, yeah. Here it is. So, by the way, that episode took me forever to prepare. So, I would go check that out. I'm really proud of that episode. All right, let's move on to another crime. Oh my god. Let's move on to some more crime. This guy made a thread. All proof. Okay, let me give you some context here. Last week, the police in LA found a dead body in a music artist's front trunk in his Tesla. And this guy's name is David. He's the guy that made the "In the Back of My Mind You Died" song. You know, a lot of the popular TikTok songs. And this guy made a thread called "All Proof That David Did It." Now, more information has come out since they found that body. Some people are trying to say that he was set up or framed or something happened while he was on tour. But we have new details that this girl was pretty badly decomposed by the time that they found her, meaning that he very much could have actually killed her while he was still in the U.S. or just simply not on tour. He might have still been in the U.S., but he's been on tour. While he was still in L.A., it's very possible he could have done this. But the victim is a teenage girl whose face I'm not going to show on camera. She went missing in April of 2024 and was found in that car. She was 13 when she went missing, was probably 14 when she died, and is would have been 15 by the time that they found her. But her name is Celeste. So I won't show her official missing. Or I guess I can. It's a missing poster. There you go. But there's, you know, allegations that this girl is the girl that he's been pictured with. The girl that he's been talking to. So, you know, if this is true, he's allegedly at the very least a pedophile. Here's screenshots of people talking about her. I mean, this stuff is crazy. Here's a couple of Reddit posts of people talking about who she is to him. This person says, this David guy is a weirdo, a close friend's little sister from IE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. Won't release names as she's a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. Here's where it starts to get really weird. Her birthday is on September 7th. He released a song called Romantic Homicide on September 7th. Bit of a weird coincidence. And his relationship or involvement with her allegedly goes back years. He said this in 2022, just unprompted. When I was writing this, I got a notie from you as you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again. Quote, take me where I belong, end quote, but our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro. Lord knows what that means. Drop the one with the missing girl? Whoa. Why are there so many Discord messages referencing her? Why did people just like openly know about this? Another picture of David and what could be the girl. Oof. Somebody said on Reddit, this guy is a pedophile from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me she was dating an 8th grader, let's call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew, and he would pay them to keep their mouths shut. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. A song by David called Celeste, recorded on December 2023, has surfaced.
So this is what it's like tonight. Need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you cry. Just because, just because. Be my
This is like a whole ass produced song. And it's unreleased. What the hell? That's crazy.
So this is what it's like tonight. Need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you cry. Just because, just because. Be my Valentine.
Here are the lyrics.
I wanna make you big suicidal.
What does that mean?
Kind of thoughts that cross my mind.
Oh, I see.
Just because I love you.
Cringe. I like how they've put this on here. This is a crazy legacy to leave. Oh, a leaked song from this guy, unreleased, has... Evil pedophile. That's crazy. Yeah. And the fact that he name drops her too.
Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes.
Oh, I skipped it.
You get high. If I had the money, I would buy us time. Just to
I just want to hear him say Celeste.
just to stay high. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest.
See, the freaky part about that is that they actually do have matching tattoos. I wonder if he goes over that in this thread. Let's see. Oh, they posted the lyrics too. But I think they got some of it wrong, because this is the one I originally saw. I want to make you feel suicidal, but this one says I want to make Cupid suicidal, so that one makes a bit more sense. A lot of these songs read like him just being like, hey everybody, I murdered this girl and put her in my trunk. Like, that's literally what a lot of these songs sound like. Do they have the tattoo thing on here? Because apparently they had matching tattoos. David has like a shh tattoo on his finger. And she also apparently has a shush tattoo on her hand as well. And this thread is useless. There's so much stuff in this thread though. How crazy is that? All these dudes all got this shit out in the open. What? Wait, what? There's a deleted Discord user. Whoa. They're saying this is allegedly a tattoo that she also had of his name on her finger. I don't know about that one. That one seems a bit unsubstantiated, but hope you're enjoying the episode. If you want to support us, you can go over to patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod. You can subscribe for $10 a month to get bonus content, or you can subscribe for $1 or $3 a month if you just want to support us. There's also higher tiers if you want to support us even more, even harder, but you don't have to. So head on over to patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod, and for $10 a month you can get the bonus episodes and even bonus content like the outtakes for this little segment. So thanks for supporting us, and thanks for listening. Tattoo reappearance. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Yeah, that's not really good. Dude, posting that. Ooh. A little incriminating, don't we think? David wanted to retire and live off grid on an island with no social media in 3 to 4 years. So in other words, when Celeste would have turned 18. I mean, yeah, that's some weird timing. The Hello Kitty. Yeah, the Hello Kitty thing is a little bit of a weird connection there. Whoa, the account does have her birthday. Hold on, let me swap the camera. Look at that, dude. Someone asks in the comments, they say, please adopt me, I need it. And he tags an account called 0907 and says, should we? And that's her birthday. That would be too much of a coincidence, to be honest. In my opinion. What were some of those videos I saw farther up? Alleged footage of Celeste backstage with David. Oh, with David's brother. Yeah, dude, that literally looks like her. Oh, this is so sad. This dude groomed. This dude's a pedophile, first off, if this is all real. I mean, the connections are pretty uncanny. I can't just straight up call him a pedophile, but like, holy shit. This is so fucked. I mean, if this is all true, at worst, this guy's a pedophile. At best, he's a pedophile and a murderer. So either way, he'd be a pedophile. Came home and Martha went missing. Ooh. This one person was calling him a pedophile in the Discord channel. Ponzalo. I want to tell everyone about how David is a pedophile. Did y'all know David likes kids? And then the next shot is this the girl last seen in LA. She's 13. Yeah. I feel like all of this was just sitting out in the open. If all this is true, I feel like he was just doing this all out in the open. A resurfaced clip from January 2024 shows David on stream with Celeste, where he tells the mods to delete all VODs and clips once the stream ends.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot.
The fuck is his hair, bro? Every picture I've seen of this guy, his hair looks ridiculous. What the fuck? Like lately, I think his hair's been looking pretty normal, but in like these older photos and videos I see of him, his hair looks insane. I mean, I can't do a whole lot of talking, but like, oh my God. This guy, he's always got some freaky ass hair going on.
Bro, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta sign with him if you even.
We
need to delete this.
Are we, Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too? Oh, yo!
Weird.
He trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything. He trained you.
He's kind of lucky that he's like not that popular at that point. That's crazy. Discord messages of him saying I love gore? What the fuck is this guy's problem? I love gore. I used to be addicted to watching gore vids. LiveLeak was bookmarked. Not gonna lie, some gore videos are funny. I saw a cartel execution on Reddit when I was 14. Got to the point where I don't even cringe when I see it no more. Dude, ban Discord accounts for famous people. You should be able to easily subpoena somebody's Discord account for this reason. I remember laughing at one point it got bad, man. Just a bunch of people responding. Oof. After hearing about her past other boys? Oh. I don't know if these are real. Talk with other dudes. I don't know if that's real. I gotta see if that's actually real or not. Not that it would still be on his profile, but that one feels a little too on the nose. If it is on here, it's buried deep. Yeah, if it's on here, I can't find it. It's too deep. I don't know if that one's real. There's no way, right? Okay, I don't see any people backing this one up, so I'm not gonna substantiate that one. He openly shared Celeste's story in 2023. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of freak ass evidence that this dude killed this girl. I guess we'll see what happens if the LAPD actually like does something with its, does something like, I don't know, its job or something. And then apparently another artist had a body turn up in their car. And supposedly they're friends, like the other artist and David. Let me pull this up. See, why do I not favorite shit that's actually important? Ugh. It was a news report in LA. Yeah, another body found.
Breaking news, a body found in a car.
Okay, I don't need the music playing over that.
Breaking news, a body found in a car at a tow yard in South Los Angeles. This is a live look at the scene as investigators go through the wreckage of this car.
Yeah, body found in a car at a South LA tow yard belonging to some artist.
Started this newscast out with a body that was found in a different tow yard yesterday. That was in a Tesla owned by...
Who did it say it was? Bryant Barnes? Yeah. Okay. I mean, what are the odds?
Breaking news, a body...
Stop. What are the odds that they find another body in an LA car? I don't know if that's him. Hold on. I need actual information. God damn it. Come on. Body in LA tow yard identify. Okay, that's the David story. Yeah, they found a body in a burned car. Oh my god. That was 2 weeks ago. Okay. What's up with all these bodies popping up in LA car yards, man? What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy that this, like, artist that made all these super popular TikTok songs just one day gets all caught up in this, this murder thing. Like, this dude was in secret. Not even really in secret. It seems very out in the open. But, like, out in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. Was just supposedly, allegedly doing straight up pedophilia. And then allegedly possibly murdered this girl. I mean, come on. I don't even know what to say about that. Anyway, let's move on. Ironically enough, the show I'm reviewing is about murdering people. Can't catch a break this fucking episode. I watched and finished Dexter Resurrection. Earlier this year, I watched the entire Dexter original series, and I watched Original Sin and New Blood. And so I reviewed all of it. And now I'm going to review Resurrection, which I will say, peak. This is like peak. Like, we're in a... I for one liked season 6. I would say it's season 1 through 4, and then season 6. Those are the seasons I really like. And then I like Resurrection a lot. Yeah, Resurrection's pretty good. I just love the idea of Dexter being in New York, somehow getting away with killing people in New York. But I guess Dexter's kind of operating on the idea of, like, if there's no reason for people to look, then, there's no reason to check the footage. But yeah, I mean, if he was able to get away with it in Miami, then I guess he can get away with it in New York, you know. I do hope that the second season he goes back to Miami for a little bit. You know, I feel like if he came back, one, they'd probably give him his job back, I feel like. But also, I feel like they should give him a police job in New York. I feel like he should go back to the whole trying to, you know, live a normal life around all these people while being, you know, a serial killer on the side. But yeah, I really liked this season. I think the Harrison stuff lacked a little bit. I will say that. I know this show got like, you know, 6-9 scores in a row, but I gotta say, the Harrison stuff, that storyline should have been explored more. I feel like they kind of gave up on it after, you know, all the Dexter stuff started getting interesting. The girl he was babysitting for just kind of disappeared after a little while. Like, she just didn't show up anymore in the show. And then the Gigi girl, you know, I see what they're doing there, but they didn't tell us a whole lot about her and left a lot of mystery surrounding her. And then, God, my voice. I can hear it in my own head in the most annoying way possible. Enjoy some of the Bob. Clear my throat a little bit. I think the Harrison stuff should have been addressed more. You know, the most we got was like Harrison eating pussy and doing drugs. I feel like they should have explored him a little better. That night, I hope they dive into Harrison becoming more of a Bay Harbor Butcher style serial killer and embracing that part of him. I mean, clearly he has the urge to do it, but they're trying to do the whole, like, he's not like Dexter, you know, he's still got he has his mom's sense of justice, but a little bit of his dad's anger and violence. And I hope they lean more into the killing part. But other than a lack of Harrison towards the second half, I liked the season. The other issue I guess I could kind of say I have with it is they should have gone more into the Batista versus Dexter thing. I feel like they remain pretty separate for most of the season. And Batista and Dexter don't really have like a Light versus L style showdown. More of like 2 episodes of playing cat and mouse. And that's it. I kind of wish we had gotten a bit more out of that, but I guess I am also saying I wish the seasons were 12 episodes long again and not 10. 12 feels like you can space things out a little better, if that makes sense. But yeah, good show. Good season. I'm excited for season 2. I really liked this season, so. Dude, every episode I feel like I sound like a fucking stroke victim. I swear. I'm sorry, but I feel like I do. I feel like I sound like a fucking stroke victim. Every episode I'm like slurring my words and jumping from sentence to sentence because I'm trying to prep for the next thing I'm going to say, and then I change it halfway through, and then I mash 15 words together. I feel like I need to just slow down during these episodes. Speaking of slowing down, we're at like the 40-minute mark. I'm doing some exciting stuff this week. I will still come out with an episode on Friday. I'm doing some riveting stuff. I'm going to the bank on Friday. I am Oh, I'm going on a 5K on Saturday. And I'm working all week. So there you go. That's about as interesting as it gets for me. Yeah. That's my plans. So have a good week. See you on Friday with another riveting, exciting, awesome episode of this podcast. Why did I just cut to my fucking podcast doc? Unbelievable. Go to patreon.com/forbiddenlandpod. Subscribe for some cool content. And for bonus content. And listen to this podcast on every audio platform, including the Samsung Fridge, if you feel so inclined. If you want to listen to this instead of watch it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And see you on Friday. Peace.